to Arirang Radio.
Popular Culture Resource Team, how can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for the latest in Popular Culture Resource Team is Eugene's Eugene. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How's your week? Busy?
A little bit busy.
You know, she's so popular.
Thankfully.
She's so popular. She went freelance, as we said,
Freelance.
right? She went free, and she's so popular afterwards.
Freelancer, but I'm not free.
But of course,
You know what I mean,
of
right?
course. But you're still very popular freelancer. It's rare though, because when you
is.
automatically you go freelance and then you
Thankfully.
get that much work. Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, she's gonna be like, "Esther, I don't think I could work with you anymore. I'm too popular."
No, you are my hero. You know that.
She's gonna be like, "I'm gonna come out in this TV show. I'm gonna come out in this TV show. I don't know if Culture Inc.
This is my favorite show.
good enough." Eugene, please don't go. Anyways, what are we gonna talk about today?
Today we're gonna talk about movie this time.
Movie.
K-movie.
It's been a while. It's been a
right,
while.
true.
So as you guys know, we give you guys a bunch of hints here and there, and we start off with a one-line hint.
True.
What is your one-line hint?
So my one-line hint is a Wonder Woman who traces the voice of evil to the very end.
Oh,
This is very powerful hint, right?
Oh, there's a certain word in there that's a very, very good hint.
On purpose.
My hint is she goes from victim to hero. Very short. Victim, she goes from victim to hero. But, oh my goodness, yours is pretty good.
Yeah.
Should we tell them what the key word is?
Voice of evil.
Yes. Voice of evil.
Voice of evil.
That's the big key word here. A Wonder
that's
Woman who
true.
chases the voice of evil to the very end. And I said, and now put that together, she goes from victim to hero.
But it's kind of difficult to catch the answer right away because
It is.
the topic might be very familiar, but the movie title itself, I don't think so.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, that's a good hint too. Because if you
that
only
might be
think
a
about
hint.
the what is it the movie title, you might be like, what?
What? What is that?
Because I would have been very confused too. Oh, it's movie trailer.
Okay, let's do this, SJ.
I
It's your turn.
I know you guys like to hear Eugene sing, but she needs a break sometimes. And
Oh, we love to listen to your movie trailer too.
I had 2 voice work today.
Oh.
I had to do 2 voice work today.
Okay.
And this is now my 3rd.
Oh.
And I don't get paid extra for this. Let's do this. All right, guys. Are you guys ready? Here we go. One phone call changed everything. Just one call can destroy a life. And here was no exception. She lost everything to a voice she couldn't see. And when no one came to help, she became her own savior. Across borders, beyond fear, she chases the heart of a voice empire. This isn't the story of a hero in a cape. It's the story of an ordinary woman who refused to stay still and keep silent. A true story that shocked the nation. Courage doesn't always speak in words. Sometimes it's shown through action.
Oh.
It's N and no reverb.
Without any echo.
No
You
echo.
did a great job.
I actually prefer it without the echo,
True.
by the way.
True.
Guys, I just want to say, we cover Korean movies. Harlequin. Harlequin. We got Harlequin here.
Oh, maybe the main character could be the Korean version of Harley Quinn. Isn't she?
Harley Quinn is like, she's evil.
Sorry. I thought she was like a hero.
Harley Quinn is evil. She's the one that falls in love with Joker.
Oh, okay.
The crazy.
So
the crazy.
this is not the Korean version of Harley
Very
Quinn.
different. Very different. So those are what you have here. It's a very popular movie here in Korea, except for the fact that, again, I think Eugene gave us another very good hint in that the title itself doesn't do justice. And you might be very, very confused. So one more time, your one-line hint?
My one-line hint is a Wonder Woman who traces the voice of evil to the very end.
And my hint, once again, was she goes from victim to hero. That is your hint. And of course, we have another hint here. And the hint song, this time we're going to take a listen to a song from 환불 원정대 with Don't Touch Me.
You're dealing with a four-headed monster. 어디 와서 싸구려를 팔아. 참지 않아. You don't want no problems. 마음대로 마음대로. 누가 뭐래도 나대로. 내가 문제라면 다 법기. You can look and stare but don't touch me. 불편한 말들이 또 선을 넘어. 난 또 보란 듯 해내서 보여줘 버려. 나도 사랑을 원해. 나도 평화가 편해. 하지만 모두가 자꾸 내 멋대로 해. Blah blah blah. I don't care. Yeah yeah. 내 맘대로 해. 자꾸 건드리는 건 괜찮아 걱정 마 썩어. 난 즐거워. 몇 살을 먹는데도 절대로 난 안 꿀리는 걸. 하고 싶지 않아. Wanna be original. 남의 눈치 보지 않아. 자꾸 건드리네 don't touch me. 눈물 쏟아지기도 해. 결국 날 만든 게 눈물이겠죠. It's okay. 남들 신경 쓰지 마. 절대로 never never 누가 뭐래도 멈추지 마. 자꾸 건드리네 don't touch me. 넌 내 멋대로 해. Blah blah blah. I don't care. Yeah yeah. 내 맘대로 해. 자꾸 건드리네 don't touch me. 괜찮아 걱정 마 속은 즐거워. 몇 살을 먹는데도 절대로 난 안 꿀리는 걸. 하고 싶지 않아. Wanna be original. 남의 눈치 보지 않아. 자꾸 건드리네 don't touch me. 자꾸 건드리네 don't touch me.
Hey! Stop looking at the clock. We still got more work at the Culture Inc. All right, so the hint song you guys heard, 환불 원정대 with Don't Touch Me. That's, I have to say, that's a really ambiguous hint. Because I even asked her, I was like, why is this song for the hint song? Now,
got this.
for I
Got
think
it.
the first time, was it? Oh, last week too, no one got it.
No one got it?
Last week, did no one get it? I think no one got it.
Oh, no one.
No one got it last week.
Right. They got the singer, but not the song.
Yes,
right.
we got the singer, but not the song. And today we also did not get any answers. Now we got a couple of them. We actually had really good answers. For the first time, Chris Rhodes had actually a good answer. Good, bad answer. Because we said she went from victim to hero. And you also said something similar on the lines. Sympathy for Lady Vengeance. 친절한 금자씨. Now, that's interesting you picked that. Because this movie title also has a name too. But her name is not 금자. Other movies, The Call. Huh.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know which one, what the Korean title is. I Love Korea, Voice of a Murderer, 그놈 목소리.
Oh, good guess.
Good guess. Good guess. Chris wrote Phone from 2002. Good guess.
Almost there. Almost there.
Oh my gosh.
Very close.
Oh my goodness. Benny came so close. 용감한
close.
시민. 용감한 시민.
She's brave too.
It's, you got almost got it.
So close.
You almost got it. Now, okay. The other thing was, Eugen and I got a little bit of a goosebump here.
Right. It's so creepy.
I keep getting a phone call, and I can't pick up because I'm live. And so I texted the person. I was like, sorry, I can't pick the phone. Who is it? And they called again while the song was going out. And, oh no, when the song wasn't going out. It was on when we were talking. And so I called back when the song was going out. Not picking up again. And Eugen, you said what? It might be what?
Voice fishing.
Voice fishing. They might be voice fishing. That's a hint here. What is the answer?
So today's answer is 시민 덕기 or citizen of a kind.
시민 덕기, citizen of a kind. So Benny, you're so close. 용감한
so
시민.
close. Wow.
No, there is a 시민, citizen in there.
No
but
claps today.
No claps. This was a hard one. This is a hard one. Let's talk about this movie.
Okay, so it's a story of a main character called Toki, and she's an ordinary citizen who ends up catching the leader of a voice phishing organization. I picked this movie because phone scams, especially those happening overseas, have become a serious issue lately. And this movie was released in January 2024, and it depicts the recent issues we've seen, like the Cambodian scam crisis. So it shows how long this crime has been happening beneath the surface, because the movie was taken in 2020. And the story takes place not in Cambodia, but in Qingdao, China, and it stars 4 amazing actresses like 라미란, 염혜란, 장윤주, and 안은진.
And the reason why you had the 환불 원정대 is
as
because as a hint song is because 라미란 is in there.
환불 원정대,
Tell us more about the story, though.
Okay, I'll tell you about the plot. So Toki is a middle-aged woman who ran a small laundry shop, but after an unexpected fire destroys her business and home, her life begins to fall apart. And then one day she gets a call from someone claiming to be a bank employee, offering her a loan, but demands a processing fee first. So Toki was so desperate that she sends that money hoping it's real, but soon realizes she has become a victim of a voice phishing scam, but it was too late. She loses everything. And she asks help from the police, but they respond with indifference. So she decides to fight back herself, and together with her co-workers, she travels all the way to Qingdao, China to track down the people behind the scam. And she finally catches the leader of the crime organization, and Ducky becomes a symbol of justice.
The crazy thing with this, ladies and gentlemen, is that this was based on a true story.
That's right.
Guys,
right.
this sounds ridiculous, right? I mean, this is only something that would happen in a movie. Not the whole voice phishing thing. Voice phishing things happens every single day.
Right.
Too much. But to actually go herself with her coworkers, traveling to Qingdao, China, tracking down the people responsible for the scam, catching the leader of a crime organization, and she becomes a symbol of justice. That's a movie. But it's based on a true story. Let's talk about this.
Okay, that's so. Okay. The character was inspired by a real woman named Kim Song-ja, who ran a laundry shop in Hwasong, Gyeonggi Province in 2016. And after becoming a victim of a voice phishing scam herself, she received a call from one of the scammers begging for help. And it turned out these scammers were also victims, and they had been forcibly dragged into the crime, subjected to abuse and torture, and were committing the scams against their will. So ultimately, Miss Kim used that call as a tip, like evidence, to help police catch the boss and 6 members of the voice phishing organization, and she became known nationwide as the citizen who caught a phone scam boss.
It's crazy. Chris Road says, I have a keyword with my parents in case they think it's a dodgy phishing call. They will ask what that is. My dad falls for AI videos as it is so voice phishing will get to him. That's a very good idea, actually. I have something like this with my kid, my son.
Okay.
If, let's say, someone comes to try to pick him up or something like that, and he has no idea who this person is, we have a code, and then so he has to ask, what's the secret password?
Oh, that's a good idea.
But it has 2 phases. It's level 1, level 2. Level 1 is a word, a random word.
Okay.
And then level 2 is a color.
Color.
So you have to get both levels right in order to say, okay, then dad's picking me up, or like, it's someone that...
That's a good idea, but it's very adorable at the same time.
And so that's actually a good idea. Have you ever been almost voice phished, or like a voice phishing company or a scammer called you?
Not yet.
Really?
Oh, I got a phone call, but I thought that was a voice phishing. But nothing happened.
My wife got a phone call from Jeonnam police station or something like that, and then said, he said, your husband's in trouble right now, and you have to, and the victim wants money. And so if you want your husband out of jail, you have to pay this person. Yeah, I'm in jail right now. And you know what's funny? Is we're in the living room watching television together. She goes, my husband? 제 남편이요? And then she goes, did you do something wrong? She talks to me. And then he hung up. The person hung up.
Oh.
I had a phone call when I first came to Korea. 2 days into coming to Korea.
Okay.
I get a phone call from the post office.
Post office?
Yes.
Okay.
They say I have a package that came in from abroad, but you have tax on it. And you have to pay tax. It's pretty big. Or else we're going to destroy the package. And I was like, I got a package? I was like, from where? And then they were like, some country, right? And I was like, I just came from the US 2 days ago. And then he goes, 아, 그래요? Really? And then just hangs up. I had no idea it was voice phishing, though.
Wow.
They catch you.
But post office, call from post office, that's so classic.
It is, because nowadays I get a lot of delivery from overseas. Like I get wine from overseas. So they could call and be like, maybe you have some taxes that you might pay.
It might be confusing, right?
Yeah, but you have to have all of this stuff. But I want to ask you this, Eugene. What's the difference between the movie and the actual event?
Oh, okay. So in the movie, Ducky directly flies to Qingdao, China to catch the boss herself. However, in real life, actually Kim Sung-ja stayed in Korea. But she somehow tracked down the boss's identity and flight information when he was coming back to Korea for the Lunar New Year holidays.
Oh.
So she handed all that information to the police and waited for them to act. In contrast, in the movie, Ducky also gave information to the police, but when they didn't take action, she literally went to Qingdao and waited outside the building where the voice phishing took place and finally caught the boss herself. So in reality, the police made the arrest, while in the movie, Ducky did it herself. But in both stories, what stands out is that both women risked everything to uncover the truth.
When you're sort of in a situation where you lost everything, right, and you have no choice, you could do one or the other.
Desperate.
Yeah, you could do one or the other. You could, one, give up,
Right.
Or you could just go, I have nothing to lose. I'm going to go after these people that ruined me, right? I had to say, I thought it was a little bit wild that if it was true that the real person, Kim Sung-ja, 여사님, went to Qingdao herself. I was about to say, that's a little crazy. Guys, don't do that.
Please don't. It's so dangerous.
Don't do that. But again, it's incredible courage. But what happened afterwards? Like, did they get at least reward or money back or anything like that? No?
No, not at all. So this is the unfortunate part where reality differs from the movie. So in the movie, Ducky was recognized for her efforts, but in real life, Kim Sung-ja's story didn't go that smoothly. At first, the police took credit for the arrest, claiming it was their own intelligence work. So she didn't receive any rewards or money, even though she provided information to the police. And it took 8 years after the movie was released for her to finally receive a reward of 50 million won, about like $35,000 from the Anti-Corruption and Civil Rights Commission. However, she still hasn't recovered the 32 million won, like $22,000 she lost in the scam. And what's truly infuriating is that the arrested boss was only sentenced to 3 years in prison. Like, he's probably released by now, right?
Yeah, and he probably would be. Chris Rose said, wasn't it a secret handshake until you forgot it? Yeah, also Aaron forgot the secret handshake too, so we killed off the secret handshake. It doesn't exist anymore. But going back to the movie, Eugene, which scenes were particularly memorable for you?
Oh, the very last scene was the most impressive for me because Taki finally catches the boss and he offers her 100 million won to just walk away. Irok, right?
Oh.
So she's broke and she was living apart from her kids. So given her difficult financial situation, you can feel how tempting that money must be. But she refuses not once but twice. And that moment was incredibly impressive. Like the courage of an ordinary citizen choosing justice over money. I think that's the core message of this movie.
But the other thing is, it's like that crime boss, he's also an idiot. You know why? Irok, that's it?
But in cash.
But still.
Oh, okay.
100 million won is about like $70 are very high right now. So it's about like 70,000 to 75,000 US dollars. Now, it's not small money, but it's not one of those things that go turn you evil and be like, yes. How can I be a part of this?
10억?
10억? Oh, that's big.
1 billion won?
Is that how much it's going to take you to turn evil?
Me? I only need 100 million won, not 1 billion.
We could turn you evil for 100 million won? Oh, Eugene.
Just kidding.
I don't think you're kidding. This is a different side. No.
It's just a joke.
She's just joking. She's joking. But
It's joke.
we got so much to talk about when it comes to some of the cultural elements, and there's so much things that's going on right now in the news that we saw that we're going to be delving into. We're also going to get to some of the messages coming in from our listeners out there. But first, let's take a listen to a song from 50/50 with SOS.
별빛마저 감은 midnight 멈춰 있는 time 잠들기 힘든 맘 소리 없는 밤은 so dark 애써 지어본 미소도 낯선 느낌 Ooh, I'm losing my cool 가라앉은 mood Going round, round, round I'm blue 메아리같이 들린 목소리 Won't me down, 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 down SOS I'm calling 내 맘 깊이 들려온 메시지 Can you hear my SOS Oh darling 귀 기울여봐 truth in you I'm
That was 50-50 with SOS. And the other, feel-good story of that is that she helped the victims, right? Most of those voice phishing scammers, they're also victims, forced to work. And
True.
again, we're going to talk about, Cambodia issues and things like that. But a lot of them, there are those that choose to work for them, and there's those that are forced to work with them. And that's the thing. What is it? Chris Rose was talking about AI voice phishing. I don't know. Do you have like WhatsApp aside from Kakao Talk? Do you have other?
I know that app, but I don't have
You don't use it? So I use it because I have to use it for my when I talk to my Milwaukee Brewers, my baseball team over in the U.S. And I noticed that sometimes with weird numbers, the video call comes out, and I was like, video call, and I looked at the country code and it was like Indonesia. I was like, I don't know anyone from Indonesia. And why would they want to look at my face? That was that was the first suspicious thing. Why would they want to see my face? And number two, why from Indonesia? And what they do is they scan your face.
Oh my goodness, really?
So they go on, they scan your face, and then they use that to voice, a video call, let's say your wife or your family, and then make it look like, I'm here, I'm so scared.
Using the AI technology?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you're supposed to never open up, those face talk stuff from numbers that you don't really know, especially from a different country. Another point to note again about this movie is that Turkey, the protagonist in this movie, isn't the only victim.
Oh, that's absolutely correct. So in the movie, even the scammer, the perpetrator, turns out to be a victim too. So he was tricked by fake high-paying job ads, taken overseas, locked up, bitten, and forced to take part in the crime. It's horrifying, but it's based on real cases. So the movie revealed the truth of two types of victims: the person who loses their life savings to voice phishing, and the person who is forcibly conscripted into committing the crime.
Yeah, exactly. And then again, we're talking about a lot of things that were happening over in Cambodia. And would you say the movie, again, reflects the reality faced by the Korean youth to many extent, right?
That's true. So underpinning this movie is the issue of high youth unemployment and economic anxiety in Korean society.
Yeah.
The job competition for young Koreans is so fierce that phrases like high-paying job, like guaranteed profits, easily catch their attention. So criminal organizations exploit this by posting like fake job ads, like overseas call center consulting or international remote work. So in reality, they are luring young people, confining them, using violence, and forcing them into illegal activities.
I heard, because all the stuff that was going on with Cambodia, one of the journalists called the ad.
Oh,
did you hear that one? They called the ad, and the other person picks up, and then they go, they make it sound like they're so concerned about all the things that are going in Cambodia. And he's like, as you can tell with what's going on with Cambodia, there's a lot of really bad people. We're not like this. We're a small company, and we work like family.
Family.
But, because of the Cambodia issue, we're going to give you extra security. Like, they make it seem like they care for you.
But it's not.
No,
it's not true.
And again, we talked about the high unemployment issue here amongst the youth. And when you see high pay, you go, oh my goodness. No skill needed.
That could be like an opportunity.
Exactly. It's heartbreaking. It really is. But these crimes, again, it's happening in various places, like in Cambodia, and I'm pretty sure a lot's happening in Cambodia, but also in Southeast Asia in general. But how difficult is it for the police to investigate them?
It's extremely difficult. It's really, really hard because most voice phishing organizations are based in Southeast Asia, like China and other international areas, which severely limits the scope of direct investigation by Korean police. So ultimately, they have to cooperate with local police forces, but different countries have different legal systems and investigative methods, which makes the process super, super slow. So furthermore, these organizations are not confined to one country. They're fragmented across various countries like China, Korea, and Southeast Asia. So it's incredibly difficult, like almost impossible to eradicate them completely from the root.
It is. It's which is why again criminals keep doing it, knowing that they could get away with it. However, of course, in some cases they do get caught. They do catch a lot of the Korean people that were involved with this, and that's the other thing, right? That's Korean on Korean crime. The number of victims, again, it's increasing, and you're going to see more of this as we see more of the high unemployment rates amongst the youth. Catching criminals is tough, and you combine all that, and it's just devastating stuff.
Yeah, it really is. And in some areas, there's even suspicion of collusion between local police and criminal organizations. Yeah, so if a victim escape and ask help to the local police, they might be handed back to the organization because they are technically on the same side. And after that, the retaliation, the torture gets even worse. And that's why most of these victims are too terrified to even try to run away.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in the movie that shows this so vividly. So one of the trapped workers secretly calls Stucky begging for help. He is literally risking his life to reach her.
Yeah, and there was a story not too long ago where the girl had somehow got a hold of the criminal's phone, used WhatsApp, remembered her boyfriend's, was it Telegram? Oh, it was Telegram. Remembered her boyfriend's number and texted him and said, "This is what's happening right now. Can you call for help?" And she was rescued through that. So, I mean, she definitely risked her life for that. I mean, you're using the criminal's phone for that.
That's true.
What other aspects of reality does the film portray?
Maybe the way it shows the police responses. When Taki first reports the scam, police basically shrug it off like, yeah, it happens all the time. And that's actually what a lot of real victims say too. There are countless interviews where people say things like, I reported it, but nothing happened. Or the police said the criminals were overseas, so there's nothing we can do. That's why what Taki and Miss Kim Sung-ja did is so extraordinary. They did what even the authorities couldn't do.
How is this film portrayed by the international audience? I feel like this, because voice phishing is something that's global.
True. So I don't think they see this simply as a Korean story. This film sheds light on global organized crime because voice scams are no longer limited to one country. They're international. So it's a risk that could hit anyone or anywhere. And what elevates this film beyond just a crime story is the incredible courage of an ordinary citizen. She's not a police. She's not a superhero. She's just an ordinary person living paycheck to paycheck. But when she's faced with injustice, she refuses to stay silent. And that's the message of the movie, that one person's courage can change everything. And we call people like that heroes.
There was I was at the Nongyup Bank the other day helping my mom make a bank account. And because she's also an American citizen, so it's very difficult to make a bank account.
Right.
And so, here's this guy, kind of big guy standing behind her, as I'm helping her. And she's like, I'm trying to make a bank account, and I'm standing like this, right? The bank teller goes, is this someone do you know? Is he making you make a bank account? I was like, I'm her son. I'm her son. Banks are very cautious now.
True.
And at the Nongyup Bank, I saw a slogan that said, it's not that you haven't been tricked, your time just hasn't come. So it's just a matter of time with voice phishing.
That's true.
And so now banks make it very hard for you now to take out, large amount of cash because there is so much voice phishing scams that are going on. Guys, always be cautious, right? All right, Eugenes, thank you so much for this fantastic movie. I highly recommend you guys watch it. Have a safe weekend, Eugene, and we'll see you again on Friday.
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.
And sending out of the studio, let's take a listen to a song from Lucy with Hero.